and happy Wisdom Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in and for choosing to spend some of your time with me. It's your girl Maria Milagros here, and happy 2020. How fantastic. 2020 vision, y'all. 2020 vision. I feel like there's a song coming out. It's going to be hitting the records. The records? How old am I? So old. It's going to be hitting the radio and the internet and the Wi-Fi soon, called 2020 Vision. I feel it. It's coming. And if somebody hasn't written it, somebody needs to. Okay. Where was I going? Oh, sorry. I started off laughing because I'm reading my notes for today's video. And the first thing I put on top is "we gon' die." We gon' die, like WEGONEDIE. We gon' die. And I couldn't stop laughing. And then I was like, okay, Maria, you have to focus. The reason why I wrote that is because we gon' die. That's it. That's the truth, right? And the theme of January is fearless. Or fearlessness. And so I want to spend a little bit of time talking about what that means and how we can start stepping into our own fearlessness. Now, personally speaking, I like to create a theme word for my year, and then I write it down a couple places and I post it around, and I'm like, yes, yes. And I just keep realigning myself with that. 1 year it was love. Actually, 2 years it was love. Another year it was authentic and unapologetic. It could be 2 words too. And anyway, this year it's fearlessness. So it's really about being fearless in pursuing what I love to do, being fearless in being open to giving and receiving love, being fearless in doing whatever I need to do to help make an impact in the world, to make the world a better place, being fearless in owning every piece of my story and letting it all go. Being fearless in the pursuit of all the things that make me healthy and happy so that I can be my best self to continue to do the things that I love to do, which is to help other people get to a place where they can be their best selves so that they can help use their gifts to make the world a better place and to create an impact. You see, it's a beautiful little cycle. Not psycho, like cycle, cycle. So I wrote here, we gon' die, and then I wrote, fear has no place where I'm going. And here's the thing. A lot of people fear death, yes, but they fear even more so fully living and being fully present and showing up. They fear other people judging them. They fear what someone may or may not say. They fear that there might be guilt or shame. They fear what their parents taught them and programmed them to believe is worthy of their energy and their fear, right? But the truth is, we're all gonna die, and nobody knows when. So knowing that gives me, I don't know about you, but it gives me the like, right? The gumption, not the gumption, the push. It gives me the push, or maybe even the pull, which feels like less work, if that makes sense, to step into my wholeness, my greatness, my power, my love, my fearlessness. Because I would much rather get to the end having made mistakes than get to the end having lived with regret. Ooh. Yes, I would much rather make mistakes than live with regret. So during this month, we're going to pursue and talk about and cultivate a space of fearlessness. And allow me to be clear. When you are fearless, it does not mean that you don't experience fear. It means that you see and acknowledge fear, you step in and through it. Because on the other side of fear lies your courage and your capacities and your creativity and your strength and your power. But you're not going to know really what you're capable of until you cross that line. So, for example, towards the end of last month, I had to, for the first time in my life, hold on. You ready for this? Hard swallow. I had to borrow money. like a significant amount of money. And I am very prideful when it comes to money, and I got it, and I'll take care of it, and I'll work 19,000 jobs, and I'll do it myself, damn it, right? And I grew up poor, so I made a commitment to myself that I would never experience that again. So the very idea of asking someone to borrow money makes me feel this pain in my chest, gut area, and and then I said, what is the big deal? You're going to pay it back soon because that's who you are. And you're more worried about what people are going to think about you, or you've created this idea that you can never borrow money because you used to be poor and that means you're poor again. And like, gross, what is that? So I had to really look at that fear for what it was. I see you and I see what you're doing and you're actually holding me back, damn it. And I'm tired of you. So I stepped over the line. I made the call. Ooh, child. Can I tell you when I got off the phone? First of all, when I made the call, the person that I called was like, yes, how much you need? I was like, oh, it was really that easy, huh? All this extra, and it was really that easy. Okay. And then I ended up paying her back a week later. Like, so crazy. But isn't that what we do? We create this fear, or we have this fear, and we give it so much power, and we create all these stories, and then it creates limitation in our lives. But as soon as we see it, acknowledge it, no, you are not in charge. I'm in charge, and my knees are knocking, and my palms are sweaty, and it's like, oh my gosh, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then we step over that line, and when we do, holy moly, what was available to me on the other line was kind of amazing. When I got off that call, I actually cried for a second. And then it was not a cry of like, I can't believe I had to call her. More like, I can't believe it was that easy. Seriously, like, get it together. Step into your fear. And it was the great way for me to end 2019 as a reminder that when we face our fears, we step into the force of all that we are, right? So delicious. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to every Friday post on my Maria Milagros Facebook page and on my Instagram page, and probably on LinkedIn if I remember. I'm going to post a Fearless Friday little post, and everyone is going to have the opportunity to share a small, huge, doesn't matter. A victory is a victory is a victory is a victory. A moment where you were able to step over the line of fear into fearlessness, into your courage, and you're going to share that, and we're going to celebrate with each other. It's going to be called Fearless Fridays. Doesn't that sound fun? I'm so excited. Okay. I'm like, doesn't that sound fun? So weird. So anyways, I'm super excited, and we're going to start doing that on Fridays, and I think we're going to do it for the whole year so that we can keep reminding ourselves how courageous we are. My suggestion is, because Friday is 2 days away, that between now and Friday, you pick something, anything. I don't care how small it is. And actually, I recommend that you start small, that you pick something that you have some fear around that scares you a little bit, and step into it. And then let me know how it went, right? Because really, the world needs what you have. And if you are holding yourself back based on fears that you've been programmed with or fears that you created, and you're not giving the world your wholeness, then something is missing. And that's not fair. Stop withholding your wholeness from the rest of us, she said to herself and others. All right. So that's what I have for you. I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic week and weekend. And I hope you find a moment of courage to step right over that line of fear, because it really is just an itsy-bitsy little line. And when we step over it, oh, that's where all the magic happens. And that's super sparkly everything, right? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know someone who can benefit from it, please share it. And if you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel. Let's go. Fearlessness. That's so dramatic and extra. Okay, I love you guys. Nothing you can do about it. Peace.